You are watching a movie or listening to a podcast and you say, what are they talking about? I am an intermediate student, but I cannot understand what they say. What's the problem here? I am Bahar and today I will tell you a great technique to improve your listening skill and also some reasons why your listening is not getting better. And at the end of the video, I have some great websites for you to download too many English podcasts and improve your listening skill. Now what you're waiting for, let's watch it, learn it. First things first, I have to tell you 3 main reasons that don't let you to improve your listening skill. The main reason is your general English. Like when you are a beginner level student, but you want to watch an American movie and it is okay that you don't understand what they say because you don't know enough grammar rules, vocabulary, idioms, and other things. So first you have to improve your general English, and after that you are gonna improve your listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. The reason number 2 is that you do not focus enough on what you are watching or listening to. At these situations, try to remove all distractors and concentrate on that movie or listening and try to have an open mind. And the third reason that I think you haven't paid attention to it before is the accent you want to learn and the accent the speaker is talking. You know that we have different English accents like American, British, Australian, Canadian, and so on. It is important to start with some movies or songs with the accent you want to improve. If I want to improve my American accent, I try to watch American movies, listen to American songs or podcasts, so in this way I will improve my listening and speaking skills. Otherwise, if I watch Australian movies or listen to British songs, it's okay that I cannot understand every single sentence. Now it's time for this brilliant technique that I promise you guys that it will improve your listening skill. So first, you need a notebook, 3 different pens with 3 different colors. I would recommend you a blue one, a green pen, and also a red pen. The first step is to have an audio or podcast based on your English level. Like if you're an intermediate level student, try to download some intermediate level podcasts or audios. As I said, I will tell you some websites that you can download too many English podcasts and audios based on your English level at the end of the video. Now it's time to start. You have your notebook in front of you and a blue pen in your hand. First, play the audio and pause it after each sentence. When the sentence is finished, write whatever you heard. It's okay if you couldn't understand the whole sentence, it is totally fine. Just write whatever you heard and leave some blanks for the words that you couldn't understand. For example, listen to this audio.
Sam is a kind and passionate nurse at the hospital.
After the sentence, I will write whatever I heard and understood. Here I understand Sam is and nurse. That's it. I couldn't understand the rest of the words and it is okay. You have to do this for the rest of the audio until it is finished. And I highly recommend you to choose some audios and podcasts that are not more than 1 minute because you might get a little bit tired at the end of it. When the audio is finished, pick another pen like a green pen and play the audio again. Now listen again and write the words you couldn't understand or you didn't write. Fill the blanks with your green pen and do this for the rest of the audio. If you couldn't understand some words for the second time either, it is okay. Let's listen to that audio again and fill these blanks with our green pen.
Sam is a kind and passionate nurse at the hospital.
Now I heard Sam is a kind and nurse at the hospital. I will write the other words with my green colored pen. Now it's time to pick the red pen and play the audio again and look at the transcript. Look at the words and try to write them in the blanks with your red pen. At this moment, you're gonna find out why you couldn't write that word. It's because of its meaning, the word's spelling, or its grammar. Now you are totally aware that which part you have to improve. Sometimes you couldn't understand it because you didn't know the word's meaning. It's okay. Now you have learned a new word and it is time to learn its correct spelling too. Now I have written the whole sentence, but I couldn't understand one of the words. I will take a look at the transcript and listen to that audio again, and I will read the sentence. Sam is a kind and passionate nurse at the hospital. I will write the word passionate with my red colored pen. At this moment, I recommend you to write its meaning too and try to make some examples in order to remember that words better. Now we are done with our audio. What should we do next? You can listen to that again and take a look at your transcript. And you should definitely review these words and the audio after 3 or 4 days so you are not gonna forget those new lessons. As I promised you guys, now I will tell you some websites that are great for downloading too many podcasts and audios. And please don't forget to download their transcript too, because you're gonna need them for the final step.
The first website is learnenglish.britishcouncil.org. This site has lots of useful lessons like its podcasts. It has many audios with different levels and topics. Let's take a look at one of its podcasts together. And you can find their transcripts just below the audios.
Hello and welcome to Learn English Elementary Podcast number 2. I'm Tess.
And I'm Ravi. We're the presenters and we're here in the studio with our producer, Gordon. Hi, Gordon.
Hello!
And he'll be back later with another one of his, jokes.
Yeah.
Now, last week I told you that Tess loved riding her mountain bike, and you've been away riding your bike this week, haven't you?
I have, yes.
The next website is leonardoenglish.com. If you're an upper intermediate or advanced level student, this site has many informative and useful podcasts for you. And you can find their transcript or their subtitles just below the audio.
Hello, and welcome to English Learning for Curious Minds by Leonardo English, the show where you can listen to fascinating stories and learn weird and wonderful things about the world at the same time as improving your English. I'm Alistair Budge, and today we are going to be talking about the Tower of London. It is one of the most famous monuments in the UK, with almost 3 million visitors every year. And its story, the story of the Tower of London, is full of gruesome tales of executions, torture, and ghostly hauntings.
One of the greatest options that this website has is that when you find a new word, you can click on it and you can see the word's meaning, and it is great. And the last website is podcastinenglish.com. This website has got a wide range of podcasts and audios for English students. You can listen to the audios and podcasts for free, but you need to have an account if you want their transcripts and their worksheets.
Everything feels gloomy. The weather is gloomy, the news is gloomy.
So for this week's podcastinenglish.com, we're looking at little ways to cheer others up and yourself.
So what do we mean, Richard, exactly?
Well, things you can do.
Okay guys, that was it for today's video. If this video was useful for you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now and like this video to support me and to let YouTube algorithm know that you have enjoyed this content. Also, if you know some other ways that we can do to improve our listening skill, you can tell me in the comments. And if you have some other questions, you can ask me in the comments. I will read all of your feedbacks and answer your questions. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Have a nice day.